to Florida now, where they're dealing with both the pandemic and, as we've been saying, an approaching hurricane. With us now, the Miami Mayor, Francis Suarez. Mr. Mayor, good morning. As you look at this unfortunate confluence of the hurricane and a pandemic, I'm curious to know, what are your most urgent concerns in the coming hours and days?
Well, the most urgent concerns obviously are going to be, if we have to order an evacuation, how is that going to be impacted by the fact that we have a very high spread of COVID in our community? Obviously, with the 20 shelters that are being programmed to potentially be open, people who would be evacuating would have to socially distance, would have to bring hand sanitizers, would have to wear face coverings. And the other thing is, we're having to deal with that in our emergency operations center. Usually, an emergency operations center is a place where people are tightly packed together so that we can communicate easily. And now we have to socially distance, we have to wear masks. So it definitely presents a certain set of challenges that wouldn't be there but for COVID in our community right now.
You confident you can navigate these challenges without leading to a further outbreak?
We are confident. We've been thinking about this and preparing for this for a few months now. Obviously, it does present an additional amount of strain on our resources, but we'll be ready.
Your state has just recorded a record number of deaths for the fourth straight day, and yet President Trump visited Tampa yesterday, and he said, and I'm quoting here, "I think we're doing really well in Florida." You're a member of the Republican Party. Do you agree with the president?
No, I don't think we're doing really well, and I've been saying for the last couple of weeks that the deaths are going to increase. I've been predicting this because in Miami, for example, our ventilators are at an all-time high, but almost by a factor of 50%. Before we had 196 people on ventilators, now we're over 350 people on ventilators, and unfortunately, about 65% of people on ventilators do not make it. So, no, I don't think that we're, I think we're right now in Miami plateauing. Hopefully, we'll continue to decrease. We have implemented a variety of different measures, and we're hoping that they will continue improving over the next coming weeks. But it's been a slow improvement at best.
One more note about the president. He was not wearing a mask when he visited the state yesterday, at least at some of his public appearances. You have called on the governor to issue a statewide mask mandate. And in fact, there was an editorial in the Sun Sentinel, the local newspaper, that reads, quote, "We're dying here." Do you think a statewide mask mandate is possible? Is it in the realm of possibility?
Oh, it's definitely possible. It's up to the governor to decide whether or not he wants to do it. It is certainly possible. I actually think we should have a national mask mandate. And I do think that and I've said this before, when the president doesn't wear a mask in a situation like that, it sends a mixed message. And so I think the issue is for a city like Miami is we want 100% compliance so we can get control of this virus as quickly as possible. We're now enforcing our mask mandate. That's what we're forced to do now, and issue tickets to people who aren't wearing them. And that's something that we would prefer not to have to do. But it would be helpful if the president would wear a mask when he's in Florida, and certainly when he's in Miami, so that we send the right signal to all members in our community to do likewise.
Mayor of Miami, Francis Suarez, thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate your time.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.